will we ever have enough? Will it ever be enough? Better yet. I'm watching the Cloverfield Paradox, and it deals with a team of astronauts or scientists, cosmonauts, going into space to solve the shortage of energy problem on the world. And simply looking at one of the astronauts' life, that where the kids are on their smartphones or the smartphones. When they're at the park and there's a camera recording them, I mean, you know, even that's a luxury. What if the kids would have just been playing at the on trees nearby? And at the beginning of the movie, they're in cars and everyone, and a lot of people are in line waiting for petrol, and they're honking, and we need our oil. And why haven't people already put themselves on a farm, on a ranch, living out in the boondocks and the boonies? As I come down from my lack of caffeine right now, but even me, if I was in that situation and there was no coffee to be transported to my location, what would I do? Take power naps, juice smoothies, fruit smoothies, garden my own smoothies for energy drinks, to make them energy drinks. And I think that if I live to be 101 years old, besides realizing how the body feels at the age of a century, which I'm thinking would be very unpleasant. I think I'll see the Black Friday effect, which is it a Black Friday character or a Black Friday persona? Excuse me. Where even right now, where a lot of the Western world has electricity, food, and water, and shelter from the elements, we're pretty quick to almost slit someone's throat for a special to save a buck on Black Friday. Now let's intensify that. We'll intensify that scenario by making an oil shortage, not just a limited or a taxed limited fuel supply, but I mean we're on the last gallons of oil to be refined and sold. What monster within us is going to come out? And can we sacrifice selfies? Can we sacrifice, oh man, no man, this is my mama's house, my daddy's house, my 3-4 generations on this city, to leave that behind and again settle somewhere where there's more fertile land. Yeah, man, it's easy for you to say. No, I don't believe Charles Darwin is sexist, cares about your race or doesn't care about your IQ. Sort of. But I think it'll depend on those that will be able to adapt and overcome. Can I picture such a scenario happening? Yeah. Especially if Elon Musk doesn't hit his target of making more coal-powered cars. If we don't get our asses to Mars and fuck that up over there. But who's going to say, no, you know what, I got to take a selfie. No. You expect me to give up my property so that people could live here? No. That's not right. And I think that scenario will be, it's in the distance. And I think it's inevitable. Now let's throw in there artificial intelligence, earthquakes, tsunamis, cyclones, the death cult known as Islam, and big leftist adult babies. And definitely a show worth going through in the future. And now that I think about it, you know what? I better get the fuck out of, especially California. I need to fatten up my piggy bank and make off like a bandit. And for me even to go to a simple job, but what would that be? Working on a farm, on a ranch, agriculture, an oil refinery. I wonder if there was the YouTubes back during the Great Depression. I remember seeing cartoons that had boot soup. Were there people boiling a boot? I thought that's interesting. back when I was a fan of Sam Harris, I remember he made a comment that the psychology of people. He says that it was possible that as soon as the iPhone was released and made public, probably minutes later, someone asked Steve. Someone probably asked Steve Jobs, "Can you make it any smaller?" And I'll admit that at times I could act like one of these fucking pansy fucks, and I could be like, couldn't this orange have been a little bit bigger? Couldn't this food have been a bit spicier? Couldn't this be a little bit more salt and pepper on this thing? And almost overlooking the fact that there were chefs involved, food pickers, food preparers. Salt and pepper had to be transported, heating, logistics, and other things. Also, I could just go to the store and pay change or just a few bucks to fucking eat that shit. So will it ever be enough? I'm gonna cut this video short. Check on the organic alarms.